She did a great job. It was absolutely amazing. She gave 150% entertainment value for the Gaga effect.
Yeah, and she didn't get political, interestingly enough.
She did, but
not
it was very,
really.
It
You
was
had
very
to look for
subtle.
it.
It was subtle what she
did. Got political, but she was very. She was very.
I use the word
subtle
subtle.
about it.
Yeah,
That's
very
exactly.
subtle.
I mean, Beyonce, she gave a shout out to the Black Panthers last year, including the fist up with all her dancers. That
Yeah, but
saying
she was
something.
asked about it after, and she said no.
Yeah, well,
because,
yeah, sure.
Rap and that kind of music, that fist and that high five, and it's very common.
Yeah.
So
Well, you make a point about.
I think that if Lady Gaga gave a political message, it was extremely subtle.
That's what I. That's exactly the word I used.
Yeah.
It was very, very subtle.
Her singing "America the Beautiful" and "God Bless America" off the top while she's standing,
And even
which
talking,
was by the way,
her songs are. I mean, that's a message right there. Okay.
Born that way, absolutely.
That's exactly.
Complete shout out to the LBQ2.
I agree with Perry. I think she knocked it out of the park. I thought it was a great performance. What do you think, Billy? Did she do a good job?
Yeah, she was. What I thought it was outstanding, top to bottom. I thought, I wonder what that cost Pepsi Cola. That halftime.
I would say $1 gazillion.
Yeah. So they don't even mention it. Yeah.
We know what I'll say, Bill.
Alfa Romeo, who's coming back like on fire into the United States. Marconi, who's a Canadian boy out of Montreal, who's the CEO, who's revitalized Fiat Chrysler. He's the guy who bought Chrysler. He took over Fiat, bought Chrysler. I imagine that it cost Alfa Romeo $1 gazillion too.
But you know what's interesting, Frank?
A main banner ad.
I'll say this for my own experience. When I was at the CFL, they don't pay the halftime entertainment act. They do not do it. It's strictly promotional. They'll get the biggest audience.
I heard yes and no. I heard that, and in fact, that's what happened. The record company and Michael Jackson's people said, they want you to do the halftime show. And Michael was very popular at that time. He was in the 90s. He had like an album after. he was a gazillion selling CDs or whatever the fuck they were selling in those days.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to do it. And then they said, you should, because, and then Michael saw the numbers of the viewership, and he says, I will only do it if you let me do it my way. And they say, okay, you got it. So Michael put on the whole thing. He says, don't start the fucking music and the dancing until I say so. He goes, so how are you going to say so? When I take my sunglasses off.
He was up there forever, and it was exhilarating.
And John, you're in television. A minute on television is a lifetime.
Yeah.
So he was standing there for 1.5 minutes.
Yeah.
A minute and a half, and the fucking guy was yelling, take the fucking glasses off.
I know, the producer's like, wait for it, wait for it.
Take the fucking glasses off.
Wait for it. Yeah.
I just watched this recently, but, Michael couldn't hear him, but then all of a sudden, he moved his hand, everybody beat it, but the audience was going nuts. Nuts. As soon as he took the glasses off, he went. It was spectacular. I thought, just as my friend Bill Waters said, Lady Gaga was absolutely spectacular.
And you know what? Before they brought the Springsteens, the McCartneys, Prince, Gaga, Madonna, Beyonce, they had nothing. They had Up With People and marching bands. Other stations.
No. I watched.
Let me finish.
Sunday night, I watched Diana Ross.
Right.
I watched. They've done a great job in the CFL. Has tried to emulate.
Right, but
on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
Of what the.
But my point being, other stations before Fox had the NFL rights, they were putting their own halftime shows on. And it wasn't even football. So
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I just remember that the NFL has always had the biggest, most grandiose halftime show in the history of any sporting event.
Yeah.